Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Playdead Live, the Morgue, SLY versus VOX. This is full regulation style, no specialty matches, no perks. This is back to the basic, the way we do it. So first of all, I want to say Happy New Year to all of you guys. We had a stream on New Year's Eve. We had a blast, but we're back to business tonight. We are back to how we play Playdead Live. I see Super Chat up in the house. How about a Super Chat? Shout out to Valar. Hello, 99 Kills Great Minds, channel members, PDL players, sponsors, bundles, burn coin, kills coin, guild. We're back at it. And also, you guys got a lot of cool stuff. Has everybody here, or at least most everybody, have you guys gotten your Patreon packs or your PDL player packs? Did you guys enjoy that stuff? Because I thought it was incredible. Kel, an amazing job. So we got those out there for everybody. And now we're going to get our focus back in to what we do. I see the players showing up. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. There you go. A lot of people are getting them. Such incredible items, right? It's what we do. We're playing tonight, and then we're year number 4. Kicks off Friday night, our 4th year Playdead Live, and we're going as strong as ever. And then next week, we got all 4 teams back in action. So great to see you guys showing up. We're going to have an epic showdown. You know, VOX playing at home, always tough. SLY is hungry. And we're going to kick this thing off right at 8:30. So I got to get into some business here. Some of you guys got a little holiday hangover. So take a look at this. Let's look at the standings up here. First of all, we got Mir. Mir doesn't have a holiday hangover. Mir is 7-4. Look at that. The defending champ, 7-4. Look at all those trophies over there, all those Mir players, 7-4, followed by SLY at 6-4. SLY 1 game behind. Arc, couple little hiccups as we got into the holidays. I think Arc was doing some Christmas shopping and doing some online purchasing, and you know, Arc's kind of mean, but they didn't look very mean over the holidays. So we'll see if Arc gets it back. And of course, we got VOX at 3-7. VOX, a lot of new players trying to get that rhythm, trying to get the right lineups, the right players, the right play time. We'll see. We'll see if VOX is going to turn the corner tonight and start to get on that win streak. I know Mir's probably hoping. They're probably like, hey, you know, take SLY down. We don't want them to tie us. But got some great stuff. Take a look at the schedule. So as I said, January 4th is tonight. We've got SLY versus VOX. Look at next week. Are you guys excited about next week? How about Red Wedding is back? We've had a lot of fun with Red Wedding. You get multiple legendary usages. We've got SLY and Mir. That will be a battle for first place. That's why this game super important. Well, next week, SLY is going to Mir for a Red Wedding battle. And then we got VOX and Arc on Wednesday night. VOX and Arc going to be playing it up. And you guys see anything special about that schedule up there? How about January 16th and 18th? We got our first ever Speed Racer matches. You are going to be incented to play fast. So playing fast is going to score you more points. So we're going to see who the real PDL skill players are out there. You're going to have 20-second timers up there. You get your move in 20 seconds. You're going to get bonus points for your team. That will be the difference possibly between winning and losing. You're going to play fast. There's going to be some mistakes, but you got to get those moves in quick. No, it's not. This page is 999 Gaming, Joe. It's gaming. It's what we've always done. But we also do a little bit of everything. Walking Dead, gaming. We created our own game. You name it, we do it. So, right? That is that. So, Speed Racer is going to be a lot of fun. All right. Speaking of Speed Racer, Bones is speedy. But Julia's also pretty quick, too, because Julia worked on PCP points for all of y'all. All of y'all have been working on over the holidays. Look what Julia was doing. While people were shopping, take a look at the PCP standings. We've got up top bombers. We got Moonshot with 6 gold bars. Cat, Julia. I'm sorry. Hold on. Moon, Kel, Julia, Cat, Samurai, Busy. Then we go down to DZ, Crimson, Dow, Cat, Kel, Moon, Dimes, Rover, Dow, Julia, Kel, Jim, Craven, and Villar. A lot of people appear on multiple lists. Range Rovers. Those tires. Ron still up there with 10. Look at Ron. 10. Julia at 9. Dimes, Moon, Kel, Craven, Light. Look who the Cannonball King is right now. That's right. Justice. Justice with, that's unbelievable, 8 cannonballs, Justice. Justice, Jim, Craven, B-Dub, Samurai Busy, Temple, B-Dub, and Justice tied. Everybody else is following right along. So, a lot of fun, everybody. So, we've got all of that going on. Now I'm going to take you guys to tonight's epic War Bundle. We're moving quick because I want to get this match going by 8:30, and we're going to have some fast gameplay tonight. I just got a feeling players are ready to go. They know what they want to do. They've been strategizing. They're hungry for a victory. So here is tonight's epic War Bundle. Check this out. We're going to start out up top with the Silver Bundle. And this might be the best piece of gear we've ever rolled out as well. Silver Bundle, we got ASC, Iron. A lot of these items are also by request. Cryptic Glyph, Spruce, 2 of those. Post-Battle Pet Revive, Hexite Dyneema, 1 of each of your waxes. Go to the Red Bundle. By request, Cursed Red Gem, Krampus, Mayhem Glyph, Combat Orb, Frantic 5, Red Summon Skin, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8. Look at the bonus item. The bonus item is the brand new, it's an upgrade over Mania. How about the Madness AP 50 Potion, little extra armor pin. Go over to the gold. Cursed Blue, Krampus Sapphire, Robust, Inferno ×2. Lethal. Look at those lethal shots. Lethal plus Madness, pretty nice. Healing Whiskey. Bionic Wild Card. Plum Arrows by request. Ghost Smoke by request. Decay Smoke by request. Go to the green. Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk. Iconic Onyx, both by request. Max Seal, Blue Gel, Vine Smoke, the AP Arrow, the Spray Arrow. And then up top, we've got Gold Summon Skins, Mythic Summon Skins. In a couple of weeks, we're going to have our Pet Battle Tournament, our Pro Pet Battle Tour. In a couple of weeks, we'll look what's up top. Purple upgrade skins to start to upgrade those pets. And that's right, the Slayer Medallion tonight. Look at the stats on the Slayer Medallion. Ridiculous. Slayer Medallion. What is unique about the Slayer Medallion, everybody? Type it in chat if you see it. You know, it's the first item to ever have this. And look at the amount of it has. 200 base, upgraded base. H170, damage 170, base 200, armor pin 140, and it is the second piece. I promised you guys the Slayer gear was going to be unique. It has Mangle and Geist 5. That's 5 extra Geist, upgrade your pet damage, and Mangle is your AP. So unbelievable piece of gear here tonight. Probably the best. It keeps getting better and better. This might be the best we've ever put in play, and the artwork is absolutely amazing. If you look really closely, you guys see that dragon in there? Look at the dragon. Oh, yeah. All right, everybody. That is the Slayer Medallion. Got a lot of people picking up tonight's bundle. And by the way, this is the first game in 2023 and the first bundle in 2023. So I will be doing inventory this weekend. So all of this is going to be on your inventory. So Kel, you can show me, we got a lot of people picking up tonight's bundles. A lot of people picking it up, as they should, because take a look at the gear we've got. I'll show you a quick snapshot. We're waiting on that. Look at the Slayer gear. Wow. We got the mask, the helmet, the gloves, and now the Slayer Medallion. And don't forget, we got Primus in there. I got a feeling Craven, I know Craven gets a little anxious. We don't have pets. I got a feeling there'll be a nice Slayer pet in next week's bundle as well, too. So, look forward to that. Who's ready for some action tonight? You guys ready for some action? You know what? Give me a 999 if you guys had just at least a little bit of Play Dead Live withdrawals. Just a little bit. Like, you know what? It's been a week. Time to play, right? It is time for us to get down and dirty. All right. There's tonight's bundles. We got Dr. Die, Bones, Valar, B-Dub, Justice, Dimes, Jules, Samurai, Father Ron, Craven, Busy Moon, Dow, Cat, Crimson, Jim, Flyrod, Trigger, Football, Pope, Look at all this gear out there, everybody. That is a lot of gear. A lot of gear in the house. And you will not regret this piece of gear, because especially with the dual purpose benefits we got out there. All right. I think there's some hype. I think some people are ready to play tonight. All right, so we've shown you the points. We've shown you the standings. We've shown you the bundle. We've already shouted out Happy New Year. We know that we have an amazing 4-year kickoff coming on Friday night. We know we got a portal update this weekend, and we got inventory this weekend. So, y'all, there's only one more thing left to do tonight, and that is play this game. And we're going to see if VOX is going to hold home field advantage, or will SLY stay hot? All right, I need pre-match buffs from just the following players. These are players that are starting tonight. Cat, Dimes, Dr. Die, Bones, Crimson, Craven, Justice, Deacon. So if you're a starter, those are our starting 8. So I see Deacon, Eli on the Lost Soul. I see Bones, the Fever Ring, Justice with Horus, Crimson, Eli on the D9 and the SLY Shawl, Dimes Craven, Dr. Die, Ponif, wow, this is going to be a fast group tonight, everybody. Everybody is fast. We're going to play fast. I'm going to start this match off a few minutes early so you guys can get out of here, get some beauty sleep after we crown a winner. Let me take you down to the VOX Morgue. Here's where we're playing tonight. There it is. All right, tonight's starting lineup is as follows. Pay close attention to who the captains are and who the challengers are. So starting out for Team VOX, and they will be going first in the tank zone, we've got Justice. We got B-Dub picking up the bundle for Unforeseen, JJ, and Nixie. I think B-Dub, thank you so much. And I think B-Dub might have said, wait a minute, that medallion is pretty crazy. That's got some stats on there. And then she's probably like, that's a lot of base. It is a lot of base. It's a lot of upgradable base too. All right. Thank you so much. I see Mir showing up, representing. All right. So we got Justice in the tank zone. Justice will be going first. Justice will be followed in the other tank zone by the captain for Team SLY tonight, and that'll be Craven Light. Craven Light will be followed by the Deacon in the bomber zone. Deacon's going to be followed by Dimes in the bomber zone. Dimes will be followed by Cat in the DZ. Cat will be followed by Bones, who is in the rover zone. Going last for Team VOX is going to be Dr. Die, who is the captain tonight, making her captain debut. Dr. Die will be the captain tonight for Team VOX. Dr. Die will be followed by Crimson Tide in the DZ. Challengers for tonight's match are going to be Trigger, who's going to be challenging, and also Dimes. Again, your captains are Craven, Dr. Die. Challengers are Trigger and Dimes. And going first is Justice. Justice, I'm going to give you 20 seconds to get your opening move in. Justice, take it away. After Justice, we got Craven Light. Captains, we're going to keep you guys focused. So Dr. Die, Craven, make your calls quick. We're going to push this game. I think it's going to be a very, very fast-moving game. All right, Justice is going to move to the temple steps. He's going to leave the tank zone right there at the temple steps. Going to go boss to Main Street. He's playing boss in 1. We'll cap in 3, possibly. Going to go Seal, Absorption, and a Rapture. I really like that play. Going to seal himself up. Going to get the Absorption and play in the Rapture for a little teardrop. Is Justice going to make him cry tonight? No juice on it, but we're going to give you a black block and a little extra even with no juice. Should tell you a little something. 15%. I got 85% green remaining. All right, it all hits. Let's go over to Craven Light. Craven Light in the tank zone. We'll put Craven Light on the clock. All right, he's pulling Justice into the dungeon. We've seen these two before. All right, Justice with a little extra protection this time around, though. Probably like, yeah, I might be expecting it. All right, we'll see how it goes. Okay, gentlemen, here's the way it works. I'm going to put a maze up on the board. All you got to do is give me 4 numbers. Give me the 4 numbers that solve the maze. If you win that, you win 1/3 of the battle. You win the maze. Means you only got to win 2 more. You also get a free buff. Get a stasis. No. You get a ward, you get a seal, or you get a pet repel. Those are your 3 options. Let's get first things first. If you gentlemen are ready, give me a 999, and I'm going to put the maze up on the board. All right, we're gonna try this again. I'm gonna do a speed check. We got Justice on the count of 3. Craven and Justice on the count of 3. I need a 999 to show me you're ready. 1, 2, 3. All right, we have to find Justice. We lost Justice. All right, we're going to try it again. Justice, you might have a little bit of lag. I'm going to try one more time. So on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're good. Here we go. Going to the maze, everybody. Take it away. I need 4 numbers, gentlemen. Pick the 4 numbers that solves the maze. This was not an easy one. Let's see who's going to get it first. Is Justice going to make his move? Craven pretty good at the maze. Craven says 7512. Both are correct. Craven a little bit faster. Craven. Ward, pet repel, or a seal. Craven getting a seal. All right, Craven Light. You get to go first. First move. And remember, health does reset. If you die, you don't lose anything except a feather. So the maximum points you can get is 225. The dungeon is a little intimidating, but you give it your all. You win, you win. You lose, you lose. I do have a feeling they were expecting that. But remember, Craven got the maze. He only needs to win 1 out of 2 to get control of the dungeon. So we'll see if Craven will try a little different strategy in the dungeon. All right, he's going to go Vines, Red Paul, E3 Standard Ammo, Red Gel from Law Dog, Justice. We know Craven is a seasoned dungeon pro, a former Max Award Portal Pro, multiple times. We'll see if Justice gives him a good match, or if he holds on. A couple different strategies you can implement here. Justice says it hits. All right. So the Vines are going to break the absorption. Red Paul is going to break the seal. Second Red Paul is going to hit. Very little damage, but it will hit. E3 Standard Ammo, Red Gel from the Law Dog. Nice weapon from the Law Dog. Good gear on Justice. Decent juice. It does hit. It's going to knock him down to the rack. So I got Justice taking a little bit of damage from Red Paul. It's going to take him down to 98%. Law Dog. Going to take him down to 78% with the juice. And the rack is going to take him down to 68%. Justice, your move. Justice is at 68. He's down 2 rungs. Craven is at 100%, has a seal. He's up on the top level. Again, Craven just needs to win 1 out of 2 in order to take the dungeon points. Both players will not be eligible to come out until round 3, by the way. Round 3. Because Justice had gotten his move in. Craven pulled him in after he got the move outside. So both will come out of the dungeon in round 3. Let's see if Justice is going to implement the counterattack or if he's got something else in store. Give him about 10 more seconds to get his move in. I feel like with the absorption that VOX was expecting a dungeon play. Let's see if they implemented that throughout their future strategy. Give Justice about 5 more seconds to get his move in. All right, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Team VOX, Justice, we need a move. Vines, Primus, and Spruce, Craven Light. All right, he's going to go Vines. Love this play. Vines going to break the seal. Actually, will not. Remember, Craven has first turn gear absorption. First turn gear absorption. So that's legacy gear. So the Vines are going to break his absorption. The Spruce is just going to break his seal. And he does harness, so he would have gotten the extra bonus out of it. But Craven taking no damage, crafty veteran. Craven, your final turn. Keep in mind, legacy players have that first turn gear absorption. Always protects them a little bit from Vines. If not, that would have been a very strong move because Vines would have broke the seal and the Spruce would have hit a little harder. Anything's possible. Now, Craven a little bit of the upper hand because he's still got a health advantage and he's still 2 rows higher. But Justice still at 68%, holding his own. Going to go Mythic double. That's right, double Mythic Blaine to Justice Seal and an F4 Spruce. We'll see. We'll see if Justice lets it hit. Craven not in full assault mode, but good pressure nonetheless. Justice hits or stop it. Hits. All right. Double Mythic Blaine is a good shot. 34%. Taking Justice down to 34%. Gonna knock him down a rung. The Spruce, not as much. %, taking him down to 22. But down 4 levels. Justice, your final move. You're at 22%. Craven way, way up top. 4 levels higher. What's your final move? Give him 10 more seconds, get his move in. Gonna play a pet repel. All right, I like it. Smart play. Like, let me get something on the way out the door. All right. As a quick recap, Craven, big pet attack, eased up on the spruce. Did not go full assault mode, saving some of the high-end potions, but certainly enough to get the win, which is what he planned. He was not going for the kill, obviously. So, when Craven does come out, he will come out with a seal. All health will reset. But Craven's still getting that all-important 200 points from the mind, body, and soul. Good job to both players. Smart assault and smart heals. And Justice also knew that when he came out, his health was going to reset. That's why he didn't play the health potion. He played what he needed. Smart play. Craven Light going to use Victorium as well. Bonus 25. All right, great job. All right, but did open the door for a couple other things. Let's go over to the Deacon. Deacon, you're on the clock. I'm going to speed up round number 1. We got the Deacon, Dimes, Cat, Bones, Doc, and Crimson. And captains, be ready to call your moves. Got to make up for a little bit of portal time, but we will, because these players will not get to play again until round 3. So we'll save a couple of turns as well. We're halfway through the Morgue season. Keep in mind, all of your moves will be under consideration for the Max Awards, probably in, I think we'll have the Max Awards in April. So all of this gameplay will be enshrined forever in the Max Awards. All right, Deacon, let's get that move in. After Deacon, we got Dimes. All right, Deacon playing boss to their chest. Boss played in 1, would cap in 3. Drop a seal and an E3. Vlad's loaded. It hits. All right, Vlad's loaded for the Deke. Little E3. We had 1.85. Taking both the green blocks down with the E3 Vlads. Nice grenade power there, Deke. All right. Speaking of power, let's kick it over to Deadly Dimes. Deadly Dimes, you're up. Seen a Rapture by VOX with no juice, and we've seen an E3 Vlads. We got Dimes, Cat, Bones, Doc, and Crimson. All right, Dimes going to start out with the Lost Dream. Now, that is going to be the remainder of the wall. All right, so we've got 275 remaining. Dimes, that could be worth 69 points if they finish the whole wall. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put this as a little icon there so we know. The remainder of that wall, they'll get some points off of it. Going to go boss to their chest and a max seal over to Crimson. Dimes playing boss in 1 would cap in 3. Going to play absorption on herself. Got a double absorption for 1 round. Going to put out that flame. And she's going to haunt the Deacon. Take away some of that firepower he's got. All right, real quick. Legendary, or a lost item on their wall. Boss their chest. Seal Crimson. Absorption to herself. Cadet to put out the flame. And haunt Deacon to remove some of his damage. Let's go over to Cat. Cat, Dimes had a lot of stuff in her move. Let's see what Cat has in store. And Bones has been kind of speedy lately. So I expect her move will be pretty quick. So we got Cat, Bones, Doc, and Crimson. Cat going to summon Rod. Drop a seal. And going to put out her own flame. Craven says it hits. Bones, you're up. Rod, seal, spruce to the flame. All good quick moves. Smart moves by all players. No real mistakes yet. All right, Bones is going to jump into Rover. And move to the temple. All right, let's give Bones that spare tire. 25 points. Going to put the fever ring on Cat. So that means Cat can only play blue gels the rest of the way. Put that up there so we know. Going to put a Mythic Kang over on Dimes as boss. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Going to go absorption. Light Straw Man. And going to hinder Justice. Give Justice a -1. All right, so start with the Straw Man. The Straw Man is basically going to give her smoke inhalation. And it's going to break her gear absorption. That's why she played the other absorption. So she still got 1. It'll fall off the end of the turn anyway. So Rover, Temple, Fever Ring to Cat. Mythic Kang is good. Seal and absorption. Flame Grenade and hinder. All right. A lot of good stuff back to back. Let's go from Bones over to Dr. Die. Dr. Die. Final move for Team VOX in round number 1. And then Crimson will be on deck. And after Crimson, we will skip Justice and Craven, and we'll go back to the Deacon. All right, Dr. Dye's going to jump into Rover. You actually go to the temple, Dr. Dye. Either way, the temple is available, so you're fine. We're going to go Rod, Seal, and Spruce. All right. Craven says it hits. However, the Temple Flame has already been put out. So I'm going to let you redirect the Spruce to a different target. It's not a valid target. All right, give her 25 points for the tire. Rover, drive to the temple. Going to play Rod. All right, Craven. Now I'm going to go back to you and ask you if that changes your move, whether it hits or not. Rover goes into the temple, plays Rod, Spruce to the straw man. It still hits. And I'd never lit it up in the first place, so you get the idea. Anyway, that would have been lit up, and now it's put out. All right. Let's go to Crimson. Crimson final move for Team VOX, or I'm sorry, Team SLY in the first round. All right, Mythic Kang to Dime's Boss. Crimson Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Pet Repel. Let's give the -1 hinder to Deacon. Inferno to Strawman. All right, Mythic Kang is good. Pet Repel's good. Hinder, and we need to know, does the Inferno hit the Strawman and light the Strawman Dr. Dimes? Or Dr. Dye. Sorry, Dimes, I'm making you a medic too. Hits or wait? All right, they're going to wait on it. Let's see what VOX wants to do. Interesting. He's going to play red-blue. Does not want them to light it up. I like it. I like it. All right. Red-blue, first blue of the game. Crimson played. She has a gear absorption. First turn. So the red-blue will break her absorption. She does keep her seals. All right. Now, pretty neat stuff there. Let's start out with the temple. We've got blessings again, everybody. Unlike the no walls. One blessing for Bones, one blessing for Dr. Dye. Dye with the temple, Bones with the temple. DZ, 25-25. Strawman, 0-0. And we got Crimson with a halo. And we got Cat with a halo. Pretty even round in round number 1. Well played. This looks like it's going to be a good one. We go to Justice. We skip Justice. We go to Craven. We skip Craven. We go to the Deacon. And I need to backtrack on 2 things. Bones. I need you to redirect your hinder. Justice is in the portal, and you cannot target him with the hinder. All right, so Deacon has a -2. So Deacon with a -2, and he's been haunted as well. And he's on the clock. Deacon, you got 10 seconds. They are hating the Deacon, aren't they? All right, Deacon is going to go to the temple steps. Going to go Mythic Kang to Justice Boss. Could be worth 63. Going to go Pet Repel. Going to E4 with Rampage. You give him an E5 -2. It's going to give him an E3. Craven, you saw a similar attack last round from him. Little less grenade on this one. So basically an E5 -2, E3, and Mythic Dark Blue. So Crimson playing the Dark Blue, first blue of the game for Team SLY. The Mythic is going to break his seal. And we're going to get a 25% nerf on the next VOX grenade, no matter where it goes. Okay? So Dark Blue breaks the seal, first blue of the game. The Mythic effect is going to nerf that next grenade. All right, let's go from Deacon over to Dimes. Deacon will get that Rampage effect on his next turn. All right, Dime's going to play a Mythic Kang as well. Love the point barrage here. Also going to hinder Dr. Die, give her that -1. Going to play a seal. And it hits. All right. Teardrop. 1.15. 85% green remaining. Looks familiar. All right, let's go from dimes over to Cat. Cat, start of your turn. Rod is going to sneak on over. He's going to take that blue block. Cat Bones, Dr. Diane Crimson. Give Cat 10 seconds. There she is, super quick. Mythic Kang to Justice Boss. Let the scoring commence. Could be worth 63. Gonna go Pet Repel. We'll throw a couple Trixies. Craven's on it, says wait. All right, Red Tanner, Red Tanner. First Red Tanner, gonna break her seal. That is both Tanners are out of play already for Team SLY. Second Red Tanner, gonna take her down to 90%. All right, let's go from Cat over to Bones. We got Bones, Dr. Diane Crimson. Where you at? Oh, Bones, come on. You lost your Speedy Award there. There it is. All right, going to move to the rover zone. She was just trying to figure out how to get it out of park. That's all. Talon dimes to the temple. Inferno to the straw man. Dr. Die. Inferno time. It hits. All right, we're going to light it back up. And that absorption is now gone from Bones. All right, let's go from Bones over to Dr. Die. Dr. Die. Rod going over, stealing another block. VOX kind of sneaky clever early on. Another blue block off the board. All right, Dr. Dye's going to head over to the rover zone. Going to go Mythic Kang to Justice Boss. Could be worth 63. Pet Repel and Craven, they are relentless on those Kangs. F5, throwing it again. Some good gameplay tonight. Regular Kang. All right, thank you for clarifying that. That's a 45-point Kang. Craven says, wait, he sees the heat coming from the Trixies. Will he save 2? Will he save 1? All right. He says, let's split the difference here. All right, gold blue from Dimes. Second blue of the game. He's saving 1 for a rainy day. And the gold is going to hit Dr. Dye. Take her down to 80%. And one of the Kangs is dead. And that also gets rid of this nerf. A little clever accounting going on here tonight. All right, let's go Crimson Tide. Finish up round number 2. Final move of round number 2. And in captains, be ready with your subs. We will get some Justice and some Craven Light action. Keep it in mind tonight, the new class diversification is in effect. Your guild should have spoken to you about these. Tanks can still prevent whatever they want to prevent, but they can only, as a player's concerned, only prevent things to themselves. Still stop walls, still stop blues, etc. Ninjas, same thing. They can still prevent anything except they can't prevent attacks to themselves with Intervene. Priest, no changes. Arc Spark Gold Blitz to 1 Kang. F5 Trixie to the other 2. All right. Diana C. You got a Blitz taking out one of those Kangs, potentially. And then you got F5 Trixie for the other 2. Also, all those medics out there, change to your abilities. You have a instant poison removal. Any poison attack, it is a prevention. Vines is now a poison. And Warriors, your slam ability cannot be stopped. But you have to follow the slam ability with a melee attack. Diana C and Team VOX talking it over, as they should. They spent a lot of time getting them Kangs out there. Crimson putting good pressure on them to make sure if they are going to save them, they're going to burn something to save them. And I agree, Trigger. Epic start tonight. Both teams playing really, really well. Not a lot of opportunity for improvement. So far, this is a super, super close game. All right, so they're going to go double Tanner. So Dynasty does the blitz hit. Just need to know if the blitz is going to hit. You got a 63, a 63, and a 45, and they're going to protect all of them. They want the points. All right, gold blue from Cat. So VOX playing a second blue. Crimson is going to lose her seal. So they protect all three. All right, and that is the end of round number 2. At the end of round number 2, we've got Deacon is going to rotate into the temple. We're going to give Deacon a blessing. We're going to give Dimes a blessing. DZ is going to be 25-25. Halo, we're going to give Crimson a second Halo. Give Cat a second Halo. Cat is going to lose her pet repel. Crimson will lose her pet repel. Captains, who do we have coming in? All right, Dimes is heading out. Interesting. Dimes heading over to observe for a little bit. Put Ocean Man in the bomber zone. Ocean Man starting out 80% health. And we got Sniper Tim coming in for the Deacon. Sir Tim will be at 80%. All right, we got buffs in. We got players in. The order will be Justice, Craven, Tim, Ocean Man, Cat, Bones, Die, and Crimson. Justice was at the temple steps. We will put him back to where he was. He was not in the temple. He was at the steps, so he does not automatically get that yet. All right. Round number 3, everybody. Justice. At the start of your turn, your boss caps. That is the first flag of the night for Team VOX. You did cap 3 Kangs, a 63, a 63, and a 45. All right, he's going to move inside the temple. Going to blitz a Kang. F5's Arc Smoke and F5 Red's Revenge. Craven. Justice don't play. All right, Ocean Man. Stopping the blitz. As you know, as I just said, tanks can still stop any pet attacks like they could before. They just can't stop attacks on players. All right, saving the Kang. And the F5's Red Revenge hit, believe it or not, this is the highest grenade hit we've had tonight. F5's Red's Revenge. And it is going to take down blue block, teardrop, red block. Nice shot. 2 red blocks remaining for Team VOX. Jumping out on the walls. Craven Light. You don't get teleported, but you are out of the dungeon, and you're up. Both teams doing a little differently. VOX getting some wall points. SLY getting the dungeon points, and maybe they got a few more things up their sleeve in the next couple turns. And that they are flipping Main Street. So Craven Light moving to the temple. Going to steal Tim's boss, so no boss for Sir Tim. Going to play guard. He's going to put 1 boss on Main Street to try to flip it. Craven boss in 3 would cap in 5. Also going to put a red stasis on Cat with the second part of that. Nice double shot. Boss stasis combo. And Diana C., I'm assuming we are killing the squid because you guys didn't say play the squid at the beginning of the turn. Inferno to Strawman. and Elton to Tim. All right. So here's all the stuff that Tim can't really do. Silenced and Cannon Rage this turn. So Tim cannot play a legendary, cannot summon a pet, cannot activate any of his abilities, so he can't SP3. But he can attack and move or whatever. All right. A lot of stuff there. So Craven in the temple, stealing Tim's boss, putting a boss on Main Street, putting a stasis on Cat, Inferno to Strawman. Does the Inferno hit and light up Strawman number 2? It hits. All right. So that is going to light up. We got 2 Strawman, and that is going to break Craven's seal. And I think anybody that has been hit by Elton probably agrees with you, Tim. All right. Let's go to Sir Tim and see what Tim and Team VOX will do. After the guard Elton combo. There's still things you can do. It's not a complete lockdown, but it's a hassle. And a quick health check, we got Tim is at 80%, Ocean Man is at 80% as well. Everybody else, and Dr. Dye, you're at 80%. Everybody else should be at 100. Cat is at 90, sorry. Tim 80, Cat 90, Doc 80, Ocean Man 80. I am going to allow the wand play. Competition committee, we will discuss tomorrow whether or not wands should be silenced, but we have no ruling on it, so the wand play is going to go through. All right, Nirvana wand. It's going to give Tim his suffocation back. Going to head to the temple stairs. Can't play a stasis. Okay, gotcha. Okay. He's answering his target. Yep, you're good. So seal. He can play a smoke. M7 Trixie. To a Kang and to Cat Stasis. All right. Craven. M7 Trixie. To one of your Kangs and also to Cat Stasis. Tim is not taking this lightly. Doing everything that you can do without talking. Hits. All right. One of the Kangs is going out of play. Cat Stasis is going out of play. VOX has got a lot of Trixies up their sleeve tonight. See what I did there? What's the challenge? Let me know. That is correct, actually. Yep, he cannot enrage. So he cannot do the M7. All right, so we got red Stasis out. Put the Kang back. All right. Red Stasis. Trixie D20 splits in two. And Craven, it was a red Stasis. Red Stasis dies. D10, red Stasis has H10. The Mythic Kang does not die. Oxygen Wand moves to the temple, drops a seal. Trixie with no juice on it. Red Stasis dies, but Kang lives. All right, let's go over to Dimes. Dimes, start of your turn. You cap a 63. A 63, and you get your first flag. One flag to one. Dimes is on the clock. Dimes, what do you have in store? We got Dimes, Cat, Bones, Doc, and Crimson. Ocean Man is on the clock. That's what I said. All right. Ray is going to play Boss to their chest. In 3, we cap in 5. So we got Craven on Main Street, Ray on the side chest. Going to drop a seal. You ain't stopping this one. Well, you ain't going to blew it anyway. Going to hinder Justice. Going to give Justice that -1. I ain't going to forget about you, Ray. All right, so balls to the side chest. Seal. Gonna play the Cosmic Collar. You're not gonna use a blue on it. S6 Seismic loaded to the wall. Dr. Die. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move to lives, just a bunch of gibberish. And act like they forgot about Ray. All right, Justice going to intervene. That's Seismic. All right, balls to their chest. Seal. Cosmic Collar. No blues, but the S6 Seismic is going to be intervened by Justice, so forcing them to use a prevention. All right, let's go from Ocean Man over to Cat. Cat, Bones, Doc, and Crimson. Good to be back. Playing Play Dead Live. What is it? What is it that Ray says? It's right there on the tip of my tongue. What is it, Ray? Yeah, we'll cap. I'll cap. Go ahead and get that move in. Next move. VOX capping her second flag. With the Deacon. That's what it is. If you ain't game with Play Dead Live, you doing it wrong. All right, Cyborg. Fly to Craven and Bones. All right, Craven. Taken out of the temple into, that's almost as bad as Elton. In the no zone. Bones. Taken out of the rover. In the no zone. These might be two of the most hated. All right, Craven and Bones moved. Balls to their chest. Cat playing Boss in 3 with Cap in 5. Seal and Thrill. And a Cadet to put one out. It's a pretty good move, actually. Actually, that's a hell of a move. Fly to Craven and Bones. Smart targets. Boss, Seal and Thrill, and putting out a flame. All right, let's go from Cat over to Bones. Bones, you ain't moving. So Bones can't move this turn, and Craven can't move on his next turn. All right, Bones, you cannot take Tim Seal because it is a shifting winds, and that seal is already resolved. You can Silas. You can send a max seal over to Crimson. You can use it in a future turn, yes. F4 Elmo loaded to the wall and Haunt Justice for damage. All right, so Silas is going to snipe. So Silas is going to take down one of the blocks, which is going to be the rest of that green block. And they're going to Pontiff the max seal. All right, Pontiff is going to get rid of that max seal on Crimson. All right, so let me kind of repeat this. All right, shifting winds can't be used this round. Tim Seal resolved. Silas snipes a block. Max Seal to Crimson is negated. F5 Elmo loaded to the wall and Haunt Justice. And Justice is going to use Horus to stop the Elmo. No points, no grenade. Good moves tonight. Good defense tonight. Both teams playing really, really well. All right, sorry, Bones. They put the shutdown on. Let's go over to Doc. Doc, final move of round 3. Or final move for VOX of round 3. And then we have Crimson. It's close. I mean, points are going to be... This is not kind of a runaway. Each team scrapping for all the points they can get. Each team has 1 blue remaining. Captains, we're going to push a little bit more of the pace. Let's get the moves in a little bit quicker. We got moves taking about 40, 45 seconds. So we want to get back on track. I know everybody's trying to get just the right move in. That's probably why we're playing super sharp. But let's get a little bit faster with the moves. We're still in round 3, so we need to make up a little bit of time. We got Dye, and then we got Crimson, and then we'll go to the final round of the first half. All right, Dr. Dye is going to drive to the DZ. She's still got her rover. Going to play Red Nolan. F6, Red's Revenge to the wall. Craven Light. Drive to the DZ. Red Nolan, F6, Red's Revenge. It hits. And somebody was taking notes because they knew this first wall was butter. It went down pretty quick. Here we go. Dr. Die getting the gold bar. Now, SLY did get 69 bonus points for that wall. But Dr. Die got a gold bar. And the first wall of the night for Team VOX. They saw the first one weaken it, and they went after it. Let's rebuild it. Crimson, you're on the clock. Give you 20 seconds to get your move in. SLY flip Main Street. VOX flipped a wall. Crimson on Talon. Ocean Man, look at that. Jumping in a temple before Tim can get in there. Nice. I'm going to drop a max seal. E3, D9. And you got no range on Nolan. She is in the DZ. But I'll let you redirect the shot. Can't go DZ to DZ unless you portal over to that area. All right, going to send the attack to Cat's boss. Got E3, Dark 9 to Cat's boss. Gold Psycho from Cat. They're going to go ahead and use one of their Psychos. And that gold is going to hit Crimson because her seal is not resolved yet. So Crimson down to 80%. All right, Talon Ray is good. Max seal will resolve. The Dark 9 shot to their boss is stopped by a Gold Psycho. Let's give a blessing to Ocean Man. Let's give a blessing to Justice. Let's give a halo to Crimson. Halo to Cat. Another 5 straw man to SLY. DZ 25-25. All right, final round of the first half. Justice, you're on the clock. Make big moves. Tim is no longer silenced. Craven cannot move this turn. Bones can move this turn. Justice going to send her for points. Going to seal and thrill. Bring in the F4 seismic. All right, we're on the second wall. We don't know the health of this wall. Craven wants to know the health of this wall, though. Seismic does hit. So that's one of two. Seismic with juice. Yeah. Not as weak as the first one. But not amazingly strong either. Taken down. A black block and a green block. Let's go from Justice over to Craven. I need to back that. Actually, never mind. His thrill balances out the hinder, so he's still F4. I did it right in a weird sort of way. I didn't add his thrill, and I didn't deduct his hinder. So that is the F4. Sometimes things work out. Oh, Craven says, give me some of that. Primus, Seal and Thrill, M7 seismic loaded to the wall. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Craven. And he can play the Primus even with the pet out, so he's going to get that extra boost. Looking like an S8 with the Primus boost. Going to add on top of it. Let's see. Oh, Diana C doesn't like it. Either Craven was going big money or he was trying to get some attention. Who knows? Who knows what's going on with him? Sometimes it's a lure. Either way, Diana C ain't having it. Red blue from Justice, and that is the final blue of the game for Team VOX. Craven Light. Just played the Seal and Thrill. All right, let's go from Craven over to Sir Tim. Tim, you can walk, talk, chew gum, summon, whatever you want to do. You're back to your normal self. We got Tim, and then we got Ocean Man. Got the rookies in here for VOX tonight, giving SLY all they can handle. We got a heavy dose of Tim, Justice, Deacon, and Doc tonight. I feel like Ron's had him doing some extra push-ups this week. Like an obstacle course or something. No, you can't take a break till you can name every pet in the game. Ron pulling some hardcore training stuff. How many points for a sender? Where's Tim? Tim! 5 more seconds. Get that move in. Got Tim, and then we got Ocean Man. Let's keep it rolling. All right, we're going to nerf the attack in 5 seconds. Got to get back on track, everybody. All right, Impaler. Spike to Crimson. Thrill Smoke, S8 Reds to the wall. All right, Impaler. Going to break Ocean Man's seal. Very little damage. Going to break Bone Seal. Very little AP damage. Craven Light and Crimson, all seals broken by the Impaler. Spike to Crimson. S8 Reds. Craven, does the S8 Reds with the Thrill Smoke hit? All right, they're going to wait. All right. 1, 2 is going to be single. 3, 4. Double. 5, 6 going to be triple. I'm going to roll it to save time. I've called them. Spike dealing double damage. Double damage to Crimson is going to take her. She's got a lot of health. You talk too much, Kills. Yeah, a lot of health. All right, she was at 80. Even double damage from Spike. Only going to take her down to 74. Only 6%. S8 Reds Revenge. Gold blue from Bones. Final blue of the game. For all teams. The gold from the gold blue is going to break a seal. All right, Red's Revenge is stopped. Impaler is not. Spike does a little bit of damage. We go from Tim over to Ocean Man. Ocean Man, you're on the clock. Cat at 90%. Ocean Man at 80%. Dr. Die at 80%. Crimson at 74%. All right, Ocean Man's going to send Red Kang over to his boss. Red King. Gonna be worth 50 if it caps. Gonna go Pet Repel. S8 Seismic loaded with some Ignite. Where are you gonna go now? You're running out of table. Dr. Die. Sorry, that was a Die Hard reference. If you guys don't know. All right, Cat gonna prevent it. See, it was all a bunch of all these changes. You guys are still playing it. You guys know how to play your class. Red King is good. Pet Repel's good. S8 Seismic loaded. Cat shuts it down. All right, let's go from Ocean Man over to Cat. Cat, Bones, Doc, and Crimson. And then we got halftime. This one is good. I like the specialty games, but I got to tell you, I missed the standard format of like the strategies. Give Cat about 5 more seconds. Get that move in. Center for points. Dust to Crimson. Gas Blast Ocean Man. Sender add another 10. Dust to Crimson. Sorry, I said sender 10. Sender is 20. Another 20 for the sender. All right, Gas Blast Array. How do you feel about it, Craven? All right, Ocean Man. Going to join his friends over in the no zone. Ray taking just a little bit of damage. Fall damage going to take him from 80 down to 70%. All right, Bones, you are now free to move about the country. All right, going shifting winds and move that dust over to Justice. That's the way you use it. Purple wands are off the board. Because it is unresolved. Going to move over to the bomber zone. Probably feels like home. Going to seal and thrill. Gold Blitz to Dr. Dies Nolan and M7 St. Elmo. Loaded to the wall with Disperse. All right. We try to kill the Nolan. And then St. Elmo, 4 points. And M7 with Disperse. All hits. All right. Gold Blitz taking down Nolan. Nice. 1 turn before it could be used. That's huge. And looking like an S8 with the bonus from Disperse. That's fresh green. Biggest wall hit of the night. Green block. Blue block. Blue block. 15% of a blue block. Bones. How about that destruction? All right, let's go to Dr. Die. Plus 10 points for the Elmo. All right, Dr. Die going to drive down to the bomber zone. Going to play a max seal. Going to blitz that Kang Craven and going to throw a Hellenade. S8. Vlad's loaded with Ignite. Dr. Die is going to catch Moon with gold bars in 1 game. Oh, wait a minute. Can intervene the grenade. All right, Bones using the intervene. They don't want that grenade hitting the wall. Dr. Die's in full beast mode. Craven. Does the blitz take out the Kang? All right. Sorry, Ray. Kang is gone. All right, Crimson, finish us up in round number 1. Final move of round 1. Players get a quick breather, and then we're going to go to the round of 5 in 5. See which subs are coming in the game. See which players are going to be here in 5 and 6. All right, Crimson going to go Roxy and Inferno. She's going to light 2 flames up. They hit. All right. I'm not going to calculate the damage because her health will reset anyway, but she is going to light up 2 flames. All right, Sir Tim is going to rotate into the temple. All lingering smokes are gone. Cat going to lose her seal. All right, I got a blessing for Vox, no blessing for SLY. So we got Tim and Justice. Sharing the temple. DZ, I've got 25-25 again. Strawman, 15 for SLY, 0 for VOX. Give Crimson a halo. Give Cat a halo, 4-4. All right, Tiny in for Ocean Man. Football is a rover. Good job tonight, Ocean Man. Maybe we'll see him in 7. We'll see. So we got 2 rovers. We got Bones, and we've got Football. Tiny's coming in. He'll be at 80%. Craven going back to the tank zone. Tiny, Football, Bones, Craven, and Crimson. Deacon coming back in for Tim. Sir Tim heading out. Let's get rid of that rover. We've got Ron Extra DZ, Trigger coming in for Dr. Die. Dr. Die heading over to the sideline. Trigger coming in. And Deacon at 80%. All right, you guys can see the buffs. We got Ron. We've got Tiny. We got Football. Do we have triggers, buffs? I don't see them. Because the order is going to be Justice, Craven, Deacon, Tiny, Cat, Bones, Trigger, Crimson, Ron, and then Football. There's Trigger's buffs. Let's start out with Justice. Round number 5, everybody. 3 rounds to go. Who is going to pull out this victory? It's a close one. Again, teams are doing it in different ways. All health is reset. VOX has one seismic that's hit. Other than that, we'll see how these go. Justice is on the clock. We got Justice, and then we got Craven. Give Justice 10 seconds. Get that second half move, and Craven, be ready to go. You're on deck. All right, Justice going to jump into tank. Head to the temple. Justice, get knee, cannonball. 25-point cannonball, keeping his lead. Going to play Red Nolan. Going to torment Craven Light. Seismic loaded to the wall. All right, he's in the tank. He's in the temple. He's got a Nolan. He's playing a torment. And he's going E3 seismic loaded, Craven. They got some bad intentions. Clearly persistent. I think VOX might have borrowed a page out of Craven's book here. Craven says, wait. Now, if that was not a Judas lure, I'm going to tell you that was excellent. Buford lowballing the seismic, knowing the Judas was going to come out, not giving any extra damage. Well played, Buford. They're going to Judas that back to try to even up the seismics 1-1. We got a chess match here tonight. Buford did not throw the high heat, waiting for football to play the Judas. Dr. Dye. Now, it's still got the juice from the tank. So it's still got the F5. It's going to make it an S8 regardless. It hits. But in this situation, there's only so much you can do, right? All right. We got one seismic to 1. They did manage to get the Judas in play. And we know this wall is a weak wall. Blue block takes down a red, takes down another red. And gets us 25% of the next red. 1 3/4 remaining. All right. We go from Justice over to Craven. Sometimes you just got to use Judas. But the tank did add the extra juice to it. We got Craven, and then the Deacon is back. Craven capping Main Street. 2 flags to 2. Craven's going to jump in the tank. Going to Unholy the Torment. Craven grabbing the Cannonball. 25 points. Going to throw Ward over to Tiny. Going to move up to the Temple, right beside Justice. And F4 Vlad's loaded with the juice is going to make it an S9. Now, again, no sense stopping it, right? Another good move by VOX because they knew it was going to be overkill. Tank moved to Temple. Ward to Tiny. Craven Light getting the gold bar. SLY getting the wall. Walls are getting close. We got 2 flags to 2. We got 1 wall to 1. VOX with a little bit of a wall lead. SLY with the MBS. A lot of little extras tonight. We'll see how it plays out. All right, we go from Craven over to the Deacon. We got the Deacon, and then we got Tiny. Each team sitting on 1 seismic. Deacon and Tiny, Team VOX. Five more seconds to get the move in. And then we'll have to nerf the attack. We got Deacon, and then we got Tiny. All right, and after Deacon's move, you guys may want to have him refresh. I feel like he might be running a couple minutes behind. All right, we're going to assess VOX their first nerf of the night. It's a 10% less damage on this attack. It's a close match, guys. You got to keep your players focused. Don't want to lose damage in a close match. But we can't have 3 to 4 minutes between turns either. Actually, I got it. He screenshot it. I don't know why it's not showing up. That's weird. All right. Yeah, he typed it just before Craven typed, bro, it's going to take more than one to get me. Seal and Thrill, S8, Vlad's Revenge. All right, can somebody in VOX post this? It's a Seal and Thrill, S8, Vlad's Revenge, loaded with Disperse, Summon, Xavier. So post it so Craven and Team SLY can see it. I won't put the nerf on there because he sent it some time ago. In between Julia's chat and Moonshot. Oh, we see you, Eric. I see you. Hello, hello. VOX, can you guys cut and paste his move, please? Anyone from VOX? Cat, Trigger, Diana, somebody from VOX. Cut and paste the move, please. Almost 10 minutes on this move, guys. Craven, Seal and Thrill. Xavier, S8 loaded. And we know Xavier is a rage bank. So if you stop it, he's going to bank 25% of that Craven Light. So yeah, multiple people tried, so something about that move it didn't like. Maybe it doesn't like Xavier. Hey, Eric, just try to type something else besides hello and see if it shows up. Hey, kills is awesome. Something like that. All right, so Larvy's Lance. There you go. That showed up. Larvy's Lance going to cut all this in half. So they're not stopping it. So Xavier, no effect. Cutting it in half, we're looking at F5 with disperse. Green, blue. 25% blue because he got the disperse in there. Disperse doesn't help him. No 25% because disperse is specialty grenade. And Vlad's is not specialty. All right, let's go from Deacon over to Tiny. Stay focused, everybody. Stay focused on your moves. You got a close game. Never know what's going to come down here. All right, so we're going to, first of all, we're going to cap this boss that Bones had gotten. And that is going to be 3 flags to 2. Tiny's going to play a boss on Main Street. Playing boss in 5 will cap in 7. Going to go heal and thrill. Get him his health back. M7 seismic loaded. Ron's going to prevent it. Doesn't want that second seismic. All right, boss is good. Heal and thrill is good. M7 seismic. And the prevention is good. All right, let's go from Tiny over to Cat. Again, both teams, do not let your guard down. Do not give an inch. This game is super, super close. This game is in the balance. One or two moves either way, and somebody's walking away with a victory. Cat going to go ward to trigger. Cat's capping. And now we've got 3 flags to 3. That's how close it is. 1 block to 1. Cat going heal and seal. I'm going to put out one of those straw men. Ward, heal and seal, Spruce, all good. Let's go to Bones, you're up. Bones, die, Crimson, trigger. Sorry, Bones, trigger, Crimson, Ron. Die is out. Bones, trigger, Crimson, Ron, and football. Here's Slush Wand to Justice. Cut his captain ability in half. Nice. Nice use of the ice. That's pretty nice. That's Red Owl to Justice. But there's a problem. Pet Repel. I like the move, Bones. The only problem is he's got Pet Repel. Slush Wand. Red Owl to Justice. She was going to snatch his S8s. Look at that. But he's got the Pet Repel. Good old school move there. Playing a Pet Repel of her own. And then F5 Red's Revenge loaded to the wall with Rampage. SLY got a pretty good wall catch-up game here. Black, green, 30% green, 70 green remaining. Walls are getting close. SLY hot on their heels. Trigger's going to release Ward. Going to Luna Lamp to Deacon. Going to steal football's boss. Going to go Dark Boss to their chest. Trigger playing Dark Boss in 5 with cap in 7. Could be worth 25. M7 Red's Revenge. And a seal. We're going to move her out of the rover zone to get her in range. It's going to be the no zone. All right, football's going to intervene. All right, again, release Ward. Good. Luna Lamp on Deacon. He can play multiple S8s. Going to steal football's boss. Going to play dark boss of her own. Going to drop a seal and going to throw an M7 grenade. Football intervenes it. Let's go from Trigger over to Crimson. Crimson, Ron, and football. Crimson going to play Dark Boss. Dark Boss in 5 with cap in 7. Could be worth 25. Going to drop Seal and Inferno to Strawman. Let me know if the Strawman hits. Does hit. We're going to light Strawman number 3. Crimson going to take 10% damage. She's at 90. And we go from Crimson over to Ron. Got Ron, and then football, you're up next, so football be ready to go. Ron going to turn Tiny into a warrior. Going to DZ Portal. Going to play a Pet Repel. Spruce to Strawman. Absorption. Playing his No Mercy ability. 2 rounds. And putting out a Strawman. All right. Orcus going to break Crimson Seal. Going to splash a flame. So, Tiny is a warrior. Goes to the portal. Orcus breaks Crimson Seal. Puts out a flame. Ron gets a Pet Repel. Spruce to put out another flame. Absorption. And playing his No Mercy ability. Football. Final move of round 5. And then we'll kick it over to Justice for round 6. Way to pick up the pace, everybody. Last 3 or 4 moves, much quicker. Let's keep this round going. Got a pretty exciting match. Going to red blitz Justice Nolan. Going to send a max seal over to Crimson. All right, we're going to move him to the no zone. All right. Diana C, you got a blitz to Justice Nolan. A gas blast to Ron. She says that attack is hot. We know she means hit. All right. Gas blast. Just going to break Ron's absorption. Plus, he has a gear absorption as well. So it's only going to take one of his 2 absorptions. Red Blitz is going to kill Red Nolan. So that's out of play. Second Nolan of the night taken down for Team VOX. They've had 2 of them killed. So Ron not leaving the DZ. All right, that is the end of round number 5. At the end of round number 5. Ron able to lock down the DZ and get VOX 25 extra points. 25-0. Crimson getting another halo. Ron getting his first halo. Cat getting another halo. Strawman, only 5 points for SLY this round. Justice and Craven. Both getting a temple. Blessings. We're going to get 1 for Justice, which is their 5th. And we got the 4th for SLY. All right. Justice, round number 6. This is the final round of 5 players. Captains, keep your players working quickly. I know we're back from holiday, but let's keep these moves going. We got Justice, and then we got Craven Light. Tiny has a boss out. Crimson has a boss out. Trigger has a boss out. Ace's Moxie to Strawman. Thrill Smoke, M7 Vlad loaded to the wall with Echo. Craven Light. He is in a tank. Does not have Nolan. Oh my goodness. All right. Moxie fizzles because they only have 1 flame lit. So Moxie was kind of a waste. However, that grenade ain't no waste. M7, 8, 9. And the tank bonus, S15. And he's got an Echo to carry over to the Deacon. VOX just broke out their wall strategy. By far the biggest hit of the night. And she did play the slush wand on Justice, which cuts his captain in half. So that gives him a 3 instead of a 6. Crimson already playing Chromica because she knows it's going to hit. So we know that's 10 free points. Blue block, blue block, red block, red block. Justice, serving justice. Craven Light. Take notice. Justice is in the house. Now, the slush wand did help. It did nerf that tank. Craven says, knock him down because I'm going to rebuild him. Max Seal to himself. Craven Light in the tank. F5 St. Elmo. We're in round 6. S11 with Ignite. Oh, brother. Die, we got a Red Bane. And we got a big tank attack. Woo, man, you guys saved nothing for the end. Craven getting 10 points for Elmo. Justice with a stronger grenade. Craven getting some points. Red Bane, let's build that block back. Craven does not have a slush wand on him. S12. Green block, blue block, blue block, blue block. 20% red block. 80 red remaining. Walls got close. Can't leave tanks hanging around, y'all. Seen it way too many times. Deacon, you're up. Gonna max spark Bones. Bones can be slowed. She cannot be sparked. She cannot be kept in place. She's already been under the effect of the fly effect. But one spark will slow her. Deacon going to summon Red Nolan. S8 Lithium. Arc Smoke Ignite. All right, we've got eight, 10. Deacon a little bit over S10. Taking them down. Deacon. Second block of the night with a little overkill. Deacon with a gold bar. Second wall of the night for Team VOX. All right, let's go from Deacon over to Tiny. We're not even in the final round yet, and we got all this damage. Tiny's going to throw a Mythic Kang. Seal and Thrill. Going to go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. S13. Up. Diana C does not like that one. Not a fan of the seismic from Tiny. Deacon going to prevent it. All right, let's go from Tiny over to Cat. Oh, gonna Ion Craven out of the tank. Gonna summon a red Nolan. Vox is being tricky Vox again. And a spruce to that straw man. What are you challenging, Dimes? You know what? No, it was on Cat. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. The Fever Ring was played on Cat in round 1, and it was not challenged. I am pretty certain I announced the effect as a cryo effect, and I know that Cat has played a spruce and probably did not play red gels because of it. So I am going to correct. But no one challenged that. So it's going to play the way it's going to play. However, I am going to allow Kat to change that move because she did play a spruce earlier and no one challenged it when I said it, and no one challenged it when she played the dousing effect earlier. So, Kat, I'm going to allow you to get rid of the spruce and play a different type of grenade. Because when I announced it earlier, I announced the cryo effect, which is probably why she hasn't lit a straw man, but she did play a spruce earlier and nobody challenged it. So we're going to chalk it up as being even because there was no challenge, but she can change the grenade. So if you guys are confused, Dimes played Fever on Kat. When she played Fever, I announced only blue effects. In round 2 or 3, she played a spruce, and nobody challenged what the Fever Ring did, and nobody challenged her spruce attack. Now we're challenging round 6, and that is a valid challenge. However, I'm going to let her choose a different grenade because of the confusion. All right, so new grenade and new grenade target. Cat. Craven, you're going to be ioned out of the tank into the no zone. All right, so she is going to go Craven, S6 Trixie, to Kang, and to Craven. All right, hits. So Kang is no more. And Craven is going to lose his seal. All right, so the attack is Ion Craven out of the tank, summon Red Nolan, S6 Trixie to each of those. All right, we go from Cat over to Bones. Bones, you're slowed with the max spark, but not stopped. All right, Speed Potion. And move to the DZ. She's going to speed over to the DZ. Going to send Dust to Justice. She's going to Dune to Flame. and throw a flame grenade. Doom is going to spread. Flame grenade is going to spread. And she's going to lose her seal from the smoke inhalation. All right, let's go from Bones over to over to Trigger. Sorry. Trigger's going to play Mythic Kang to her own boss. It is a dark boss. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Going to send a max seal over to Ron. Ron with all kind of protection. S.A. Delmo loaded to the wall with Echo. Trigger getting that plus 10. Brand new wall. This is the strongest of the three so far. S9. I know when you start out a wall, you don't like to hear that. Black block, green block. %10 of a green block. Got 90 green remaining. It's a big hit. Took down a couple easy blocks. And she got the 10 points from the Elmo. Let's go from Trigger over to Crimson. We got Crimson, we got Ron, and we got Football. Crimson a DZ Portal. Going to go Vines to Cat. All right, going to go Vines and then going to go Null. Null's D20. So if the D20 hits, Cat cannot receive any additional PCP points above what she has already earned. So that would cut off her ability to accumulate more. So Vines, then the Nulls, D20, then the Flame Grenade to the Straw Man. None of that can happen. Dr. Die, you're not in the game. And there's no pet. All right, we're going to give Vox delay of game warning. Next one would be a penalty. So Vines hit. And because Vines hit, Cat can't prevent the Null. So that's going to take Cat down 90%. Down to 70%. So if Cat takes down a wall, if Cat were to get a cannonball, she can't, etc., etc. But she cannot accumulate any more halos because of null. All right, let's go from Crimson over to Ron. We got Ron and we got football. Now, if Dr. Dye was in the game, that brand new medic ability would have been good because that would have just stopped the vines because vines is a poison and then prevented the null. So I see what she was thinking. Like a chance to use the new ability. That's why the new ability is so cool for medics. Still got ourselves in a nail biter, y'all. Yes, we are going to cap some bosses. There's a lot of extras still to be counted. We got Ron, and we got football, and then we're going to have our final four, everybody. Where you at, Ron? There he is. Going to go Mythic Kang to Trigger's boss. Ron, always about the points. Could be worth 63. Ron's going to head over to the temple. With his halo. With all his buffs. Going to send Max Torment to football. And an S8 Red's Revenge loaded to the wall. Hits. Ron's got the echo from Trigger as well. 8 and 9. %. Green block. Blue block. 15% of a blue block. 85 blue remaining. All right, let's go over to football. Football, final move of round number 6. Going to Unholy Torment. Ron does have no mercy this turn. Absolutely, and that, let me calculate that. Good challenge. All right, it is a good challenge, but unfortunately, Ron did not play Melt, Disperse, Ignite. So Ron did not use an ability that No Mercy would trigger. So as you can see from his attack, there is no Disperse and there is no Ignite. So there is no additional damage. Torment's such a strong play, but remember, you got to play it before the next person because it's so easy just to unholy it if it doesn't resolve. Mythic Kang to Tiny's boss. Football play, Mythic Kang could be worth 63. H9 Trixie. To both those Nolans. Ouch. That is painful. Wow. That is 4 Nolans killed tonight by SLY. Can you imagine the extra grenade damage if any of those Nolans lived? Woo. All right, that is the end of round number 6. Captains. I'm going to calculate the points here. So Crimson getting the lockdown. SLY with 25. VOX with 0. Crimson getting the Halo. Cat, no Halo. Bones getting a Halo. Blessing, we got Justice and Ron. Strawman, we got 15-0. Bones with 150 points of Occupy. All right, let me get your final 4, both teams. Craven Dimes, Bones, and Crimson. Football, good job tonight. It was a nice shot right at the end. Tiny heading out. Same starters, going to be Justice, Deacon, Cat, and Doc. Trigger heading out. Ron heading out. Dr. Dye back in, Cat, Deacon, and Justice. All right. Great job to both teams up to this point. We got a close one. Justice, your final move of the night. You are in the tank. You are slush wanded. And you got the dust smoke around you. The slush wand is going to nerf your captain ability. Dust would nerf your overall ability. Tiny has a boss. Crimson has a boss. Trigger has a boss. Gonna unholy the dust smoke. All right. Well, that's a lot. Craven Light. In the tank. Summon Rage. Blue Spark. S8 Wedding Crasher with Ignite. Tell me you got something. Oh, don't tell me that. No, no, not that. Oh, my goodness. All right, luckily they got some slush on him. Going to cut that 7 down to 3.5. With the blue spark, that is an S16. Justice. How did you manage to stay in that tank? And pulling off the Rage Pet. Blue block. Blue block. It was 85%. Red block. Red. It's a stronger wall, but holy Toledo, man. Justice in the tank. Let's go from Justice over to Craven Light. Justice trying to give VOX the boost they need. SLY has had him on lockdown most of the night. Do not leave your seats. We got Craven. Then we got the Deacon. Craven bringing out the Gold Rage. I see you. Oh, no. Not the Goliath. Not the Goliath. Craven, I'm assuming you're throwing all that at a Kang, right? You just want to obliterate that Kang? Oh, to the wall. Gotcha. All right. Dr. Die. All right, so now Dr. Die is going with the medic journal. Which means she's going to divert half of that to herself. Smart move. It's S14. All right, so half of that damage going to Dr. Die. Half of that going to the wall. equivalent to an S7 and S7, just to let you know. Dr. Die got good gear. Well, that's a nice grenade shot from a Goliath. That is the strongest grenade ever created. Take 40% damage. Yep. That's, you got no seal. Craven Light. Over to the other side. They cut it in half. That's the saving grace. 80%. Red block. Red block. One red block remaining. Almost took down 3 red blocks. With it being split. Doesn't cut the damage in half. It splits the damage, so half goes one, half goes the other. All right, let's go from Craven Light over to the Deacon. Blue Spark, S8 Red's Revenge loaded. Gonna send her for points. With a heal and thrill. It's an S10, Craven Light. It hits. And the Deacon getting VOX on the board yet again. Another gold bar for Team VOX. Another 50 points for the Deacon. Let's rebuild it. Let's rebuild the right wall. All right, we now have VOX with their third full wall taken off the board. Dimes. You're up. On Dimes' turn. Tiny Caps. And we get another Kang. That's 4 flags. And now we have a flag lead for Team SLY. And they needed that. All right, going to go Taser to Dr. Die. Deal some extra damage. Warrior Enrage, Blue Spark, Thrill, H9, Goliath. Now, don't get me wrong. That's a lot of damage for one block. Dimes is leaving nothing to chance. Dimes, did you need a Goliath there for one block? I mean, that's a lot of juice. H9, Thrill, Blue Spark, Enrage. She's like, I am getting this gold bar, and you are not going to stop me. All right, gold bar for Dimes. Second wall. Let's go ahead and rebuild that one. And we'll get the taser damage to die. Taser taking Dr. Die, 60%. Down to 40%. Another 20% shot from Taser. All right, let's go to Cat. We got Cat, Bones, Dr. Die, and Crimson. All right, she's going to head over to the temple. Regis to die, Max Seal to die. Smart moves all the way around. And Wedding Crasher to the wall. Going to bring Dr. Die back up. A little bit of a safety zone there. Back 60%. And a Max Seal. Craven, we got an S8 Wedding Crasher to a brand new wall. And it hits. Black, green, green. Go from Cat over to Bones. Oh, Bones is lighting it up on their third wall. Arc Spark, Dark Misha. Going to copy half that rage used on the previous turn. You do need to. You got to leave the DZ to do it. Looking like S14. Dr. Dye, anything left in the tank? We know wall 3 was the strongest of the 4. But that's a Goliath. That's a lot of juice coming at you. All right. Black, green, green, blue. Bones with the sickness. Let's go over to Dr. Dye. Final move of the night, Dr. Dye, and then we'll see what Crimson has in store. All right, Dr. Dye is going to move to the tank zone. Heal and seal. Absorption and put out a straw man. All right. And Crimson, bring it home. We'll cap those last 2 bosses. Crimson got a dark boss. Trigger got a dark boss. With a couple more Mythic Kangs. And those Mythic Kangs capped on Doc's turn. So they are off the board. Final VOX turn, they capped. 63-63. Plus 25 for the Dark Boss. Crimson capping. That is 5 flags to 4. All right, going to go Dune to Strawman. Light it up. Crimson can leave the DZ because she's already established the most points there. S8 Goliath loaded with Ignite to the wall. It hits. She had Echo as well, so that's S10. That's a nice shot. We're going to give her blue block, and down to the red zone. Nice job. All right. What a match. What a match. This might be a close one. Fox jumping on the walls, but Sly had some extras. All right, let's take a look here. We got another blessing. Dr. Dye with the Occupy. Squeaking out the Occupy at the end, 150 points. Justice and Cat both taking the temple. That's 5 rounds in the temple for Justice. That's an orb. All right, DZ points, 0-0. Strawman, another 15. Not a lot of strawman tonight. All right, let's take a look at these blessings. These blessings are going to be interesting because both teams are going to benefit from it. All right, so SLY is going to get their third block because they got 4 blessings. They're taking down all 3 of these. I don't know, y'all. This is going to be a close one. You can just feel it's a close game. All right, and then that 4th one is going to take that one down. But look at this. 7, this is a huge benefit to VOX because VOX had exactly enough to get that extra wall. Seven blocks, we take all 7 down. All right, so I'm going to do the math here. Wall advantage here, advantage there, occupy. It's going to come down to the wire. You guys congratulate both teams. Very hard fought match. Well played on both sides, by the way. And give me about 5 minutes. We've got the DZ. We'll do the PCP points. Is going to be 100 points for Crimson. Go ahead and add that up. 50 points for Cat. Cat's DZ was frozen after the amount of halos. She could not earn any more after that, so there was no way she was going to get that. Crimson putting her foot down yet again. And we'll add all these Kangs, all these extra things, and we'll see how close this one is. Be right back. All right, everybody, we are back, and as promised, this was a epic match. It was close. So as you figured, it went down to the wire. Did the rookies from VOX take out the Goliath? There were a lot of Goliaths at the end. The Goliaths from SLY. SLY has been on a hot streak. They've been playing great. They've been manipulating their lineup, not in a good way, making it hard to stop boxes. Bosses, not boxes. Diana stepped up tonight. Everybody stepped up in a big way. Let me just cut to the chase and give you guys these points and how they went down. Because, you know, this lost item on the wall is crazy good, right? Well, SLY used it, and they got some bonus points from 69 bonus points. So we had 1,100 flags to 850. Walls, we had 1,200 to 905. Strawman, a lot of action, but only 60 points for SLY, 0 points for VOX. MBS, 200 to 0. Kangs, 189 to 297, so a big advantage there for VOX. DZ points was even. Gold bars, 3 gold bars for Team VOX, only 2 for Team SLY. No feathers. Cannonballs are even. Tires are even. DZ points were within 50. Justice snuck out 100 points at the end. Occupy was 150, 150. Each team had a dark boss. Craven used a Victorium. Looked like about 3 Elmos for SLY. 3 Cinders and an Elmo the other way. I'm just going to cut to the chase. I did the math 3 times. SLY, 3,128. VOX, 3,067. The difference in the game was the lost dream scope on the wall. That was the difference in the game. Otherwise, this game was almost dead even, and it was fun down to the wire. SLY with like a 60-point win, squeaking it out. That's why you play every move down to the wire, guys. Every single move. So close. These are some of the best battles. And I think VOX proved tonight, look, they can stand toe-to-toe for anybody. They're only getting better and better. A lot of new people in there tonight got a lot of playing time. Ron only playing 2 rounds. Trigger only playing 2 rounds. So those rookies stepped up tonight. I think it's a win for SLY, but I think it's a win for VOX too. Would you guys agree? Did you guys have a good time watching this battle tonight? VOX every step of the way, toe-to-toe. One move, counter move. One move, counter move. The null was big, right? Splitting those points. Those points are not split. VOX wins by about 20. If Dreamscope is not played, VOX wins. If Torments were played a little bit differently by either team, would have made a difference. This is why I tell you guys, never, ever, ever when you're playing these games, give up, because 1 or 2 moves makes a huge, huge difference. These teams brought everything they had tonight. It looked like SLY got off to a big lead. VOX caught a lot of momentum. VOX took their eye off the wall a little bit in round 2. They didn't want to let the strawmen go, but when they refocused on the wall, they realized they had a huge advantage. Good stuff tonight by both teams. So I had a great time. Good to be back playing Faction Wars, everybody. Got nothing but high praise for both of these teams. So by the end of the season, they're going to know each other even better. So thank you guys. Great, great match tonight. Enjoy tomorrow off. We will be back Friday night to kick off year number 4 in the Lost Asylum. Not sure you guys are going to like your surroundings, but we're going to have a lot of fun. Have a good night, everybody. I enjoyed it, and great gameplay, everybody, and we'll do it again, Faction War on Monday night. Peace.